opportunity to learn here at UVU. The common understanding of the word technology is tools to improve our lives. The Greek root of the word technology is techne, meaning to work with, to process, to change, or to become. All technology changes us. Consider these changes in technology and language in only 3 generations. Every day, my grandmother went to the post to pick up her mail. My mother reads her email daily and remembers details by sticking Post-its on everything. I read my email daily. Well, I never really check my email. And nothing has really happened until I post it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I use iCloud to store my memory. My mother doesn't totally trust an iCloud. She still carries around a memory stick. In her later years, nothing would stick in my grandmother's memory. It was clouded. My grandmother's first phone was shared with 8 neighbors. It was called a party line. My mother is online part-time, but I party online all the time. All of these examples cause me to reflect on the purpose of technology in our lives. The College of Technology and Computing. While here, we have learned countless ways for technology to enhance our studies and make our future working lives more efficient and productive. Today, I offer a few observations and some advice for my fellow classmates on their technology use as we continue our careers. Observation number 1. We are not as good at multitasking as we think we are. In my first semester here at UVU, I was working 30 hours a week in the Office of Student Success and Retention and enrolled in 18 credit hours. On a typical day, I switched between the 2 tasks back and forth anywhere from 10 to 20 times. My brain was so fried halfway through the semester that I could barely manage to do my best work, and I was very overwhelmed. Using more technologies does not expand our capacity to think about 2 things at the same time. Even computers, when overwhelmed with too many things, will crash. Yes, I have seen you all texting and walking in the hallways while juggling a Jamba Juice. And you wouldn't think to drink and drive, so don't text and drive. And my advice for the future is don't text or chat or Snapchat at work while you're with your friends and call it multitasking. Observation number 2. It can be very difficult to discern between real connections and virtual breaches in communication. I'm sure we've all seen a couple type back and forth on Facebook, I love you, no, I love you more, when you know that they're both in the same room. A quick Facebook shout out just doesn't do it for me the way a warm embrace and a sweet kiss does. I've been in a long distance relationship for the past 8 months while my fiance has been stationed at the Navy base in Washington. I can tell you that no amount of digital love ever makes me feel or tickles my skin the way his arms around my waist do. What is real, I can feel, and I want what is real. There is a magic to the human touch that cannot be replaced with a kissy-faced emoticon. I don't believe that the digital addiction to be constantly plugged in can just suddenly go away. We have to choose to let go and unplug. Only then can we be truly free to connect with the people who are most important to us. Observation number 3. Face-to-face contact is the ultimate form of engaged communication. We should engage more with the person in front of us than the persons at the ends of our fingertips. Your friends don't like it when you're on your phone in the same room as them, and neither does your mom. My mom suggested that I lead the class of 2013 in a pledge to never text while talking to our mothers again. I'm sorry, Mom, but that's just not going to happen. Have you ever seen the meme that says, a bunch of my friends are coming over tonight to play on their phones? It's sad that as a society we've gotten to that point. The lesson here is that people are more important than phones. Don't ever make a living, breathing person feel inferior to a technology tool. There's no reason why we can't choose to prioritize and put down our phones out of respect to those around us. We use technology to become what we desire. If technology is changing us, we should look at ourselves and ask on this day as we step into our working future, what are we becoming? Is it possible that the tools have complicated our lives and led us to disengagement with the world around us? Henry David Thoreau advised us to simplify, simplify, simplify. Let us manage our time with technology wisely, because after all, it's kind of like what Dave Ramsey, America's favorite common sense financial advisor, says about money. If you don't control it, it will control you. If we want our world to be more fun, engaging, purposeful, or peaceful, let us use technology toward that end. But if we want the world to be more loving, let us put down our phones, our iPads, our DSs, and other gaming devices. Let us take our hands, our eyes, and our thoughts off of them, and instead focus on the person in front of us and love that person with our minds, our eyes, our touch, and our hearts. That is how to be truly connected and engaged with our world. We make of our world what we want. How we choose to use technology is an indication of where our hearts truly reside. How we use technology is a foreshadowing of who we will ultimately become. None of us would be graduating today without those who helped us along the way. Our parents, our brothers, our sisters, friends, spouses, future spouses, or children. And of course, we thank the entire UVU family, the employees and professors who have guided our paths. To all of you, we say thank you. Let us also thank God who has given us life and breath, guidance, and strength. Now let us vow, class of 2013, that we will become more like the warm, welcoming, and uplifting people that we have met and befriended in our time at UVU. May we go on to treat the world as we have learned to treat each other, and as our supporters have lovingly and respectfully treated us. May we share and give as we have been given to here at Utah Valley University. May we always listen to our hearts as we use society's tools and our God-given talents to engage in our communities and make the world a better place. Congratulations, class of 2013. The world is ours.
You may not have been able to see it, but that all came off of a mobile device. I still stick with paper.